Hi everybody, this is Tina with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and this is an introduction video for our Project Life Club, and that is called Project Everyday Blessings, and I'll put the information up on the screen on how to get to that blog so you can see what's going on. But I wanted to do a video on how I found Project Life and why I have chosen to embrace the idea of Project Life. So right here is a scrapbook. This is actually our oldest daughter's first year scrapbook. It's the first, I believe this is the first 6 months of her life. And for all of our kids, I've done a first year album where I've tried to do like a very detailed album, and then I always do a family album. And lots of people have asked me, like, well, doesn't that overlap, or don't you have the same pictures? But really, I've always tried to make their first year album a lot of just about them and their milestones and things that happened to them. So this is, this was about 5 years ago. She'll be 5 this January. And I was I'm a scrapbooker at heart. So really my passion is scrapbooking. And although I love the paper crafting industry and within a whole, there's lots of things that I enjoy doing. Really my love is scrapbooking. And so you can see that I really did a lot with my scrapbooks. It was these pages, you know, first of all, I do still have a great deal of stuff. A lot of paper, a lot of embellishments. I got a die cutting machine. I really love my Cricut. I got it when she was about 5 months old, and in fact I went back and redid all of these first few pages really because I used my Cricut on them. And so sorry, I keep saying that a lot. It's late here and I'm trying to think about exactly, you know, what exactly I want to share and how to put it all into words. But I really do love scrapbooking, and I spent lots of hours doing this, and so I've really enjoyed it. And so fast forward a little bit, you know, we had our second daughter, and then I just had a baby last year. He's a year old, so we've got 3 little ones, and then I'm homeschooling. And I started my own business. So I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and so I started doing that. And life has gotten really busy. And all of the sudden, when I did Kayla's album, I really didn't get that behind. I really, you know, she was born in January, so really by the end of December, you know, by her birthday, by her first birthday, I was pretty caught up and felt pretty confident about it. And people would often say, I would say, oh, I scrapbook, and I would show them my scrapbooks, and they would say, oh my gosh, that's so wonderful that you do that, but I don't have time. And I would always roll my eyes and think, if it's not important to you, you won't do it. But if it's important to you, you find time to do it. So then, as I had more kids, and as our life got busier and we got more involved with things, and I decided to stay home and homeschool them, all of a sudden, when I started doing Andrew's album, all of a sudden, I felt really behind. And you know, have you ever felt like, oh my gosh, I have all these pictures and I'm so behind? And although I really hate that saying or that feeling, like that's how I felt, and I would feel so guilty about these, you know, getting these pictures into this album, and I would think about Kayla's album, and I would think, oh gosh, my desire really is to have that for all my kids, but I just started running out of time. And these pages, no kidding you, these pages, some of them would take me 2 hours to do. And one night I was sitting here and I was scrapbooking out a page in Andrew's album. And I like to watch YouTube videos when I'm crafting. If I'm making cards, I'll watch card videos or go to card blogs. And so I was kind of on YouTube, kind of doing that. And I got really discouraged as it took me 2 hours to do a page. I thought, I'm never going to be able to do this. I'm never going to be able to get all these memories, all these pictures into albums and have any sort of life. And I accidentally found a Becky Higgins video, and it's actually her main video about Project Life, and I'll have that in this blog post on the blog for you guys to refer to so you can see it if you haven't seen it. And it's just this little 5-minute video, and it really almost brought me to tears because I was like, that's the answer. Everything she says in that video was exactly how I was feeling. How do you do all of this? How do you keep scrapbooking, keep preserving these memories, keep making these albums for your kids or your family, and yet have any kind of life at all? I mean, I would literally be up until 11, 12, 1 o'clock in the morning trying to do this and exhausted the next day. And I thought, I just can't do it. So I found that video, and then for about 2 weeks after that, I just frantically researched Project Life and what is it? How do you do it? What's the deal? So I had decided last year, to just go ahead and do Project Life, but use all my own supplies. Use my own paper, use my own embellishments. I got her page protectors, and I thought I'll just do it this way. And what I found was I was still spending time trying to make stuff coordinate, trying to make stuff match, trying to find the right paper, cutting it all down. And so because of that, that's why I decided for next year to just use her products, to just use a core kit. And my hope and my desire is that it will give me a break in 2013 from this, from the desire to make everything so pretty, to cut everything out, to spend hours and hours doing these pages. And I'm hoping to have a break from that aspect, but to gain the time to record all of our stories and to write down the cute things that my kids say, or to capture that picture of, you know, them just sitting in the living room or just playing outside, or us just going somewhere, like these smaller things that happen. So that's my desire. So that's my hope and my goal for 2013. And I just have to say a huge, huge thank you to Becky Higgins, because I think that she is amazing to have come up with this idea. And I think it's more amazing that she has created a product and she has said, stop feeling guilty for not doing this. Stop feeling guilty. Stop feeling behind, because that is really, I was just at such a place where I felt so behind and so guilty and so overwhelmed by all of it. And I just have to say that I just really love her concept, and I love the fact that she is creating products and just making memory keeping and scrapbooking so simple. I can tell everybody now, yes, I scrapbook, it's so easy. I'm totally ahead of the game. I feel comfortable saying that instead of really understanding that it is time consuming. I feel great saying it doesn't have to be. It totally doesn't have to be. And so I'm so thankful for Project Life and looking forward to 2013. So I hope you guys will join me and everybody who's already a part of it in our Project Life Club. And if you're interested in that, please just send me an email and I will get you the information. It's completely free to join. It's just all of us getting together and online and sharing Project Life and really recording our memories and getting them into albums. So thank you guys for coming by, and I will talk to you later.